Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Patriots and the Hawks. All that and more coming up next.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle.
Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors.
And off we go from Seattle.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left, and incomplete to open things up. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Knight. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Graves. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll run on first down. Zimmerman. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Patriots take over. Throwing to start the drive. Knight.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on third down. Knight. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air according to Next Gen Stats.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And right side, Henry's got it. Touchdown! Derrick Henry from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Knight.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
A first down carry for Henry.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now back to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. New England's offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Waters, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd down, Knight.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other. But they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. Second and 6. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Throw over the... And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Following the fumble recovery, Knight. Over the middle, complete. That's Waters.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
And they'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Knight. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he slings one that's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Bryant. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion. motion on second down. They'll look to throw here. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Floyd. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation, because with that type of a lead, they think they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
To try again after the sack, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground.
It's Floyd.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
He'll look to throw. And this is Floyd, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds
for the long connection.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And his throw here's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo again.
He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And the lead will stay put at 17.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Able to find Floyd. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Floyd. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. And this one is right through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Well, after that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with a 17-3 cushion already, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down, Garoppolo.
And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Bryant. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Floyd out left. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, it's Floyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Taken down at the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Personal foul.
Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Ertz has it left side. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. That's Bryant. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
New England's offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Floyd. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got to hook up to Floyd.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Floyd. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Bryant. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now back to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The offense on third down tonight, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is Floyd, complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Second and 5. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Back to throw again.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On second down now, it's Floyd, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Back to throw now on second and 10.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
They'll run on first down. Floyd. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And he's got his man in stride, complete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And his kick is good, and that gets him back within 10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away,
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. It's Bryant, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Able to find Floyd. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Floyd. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field. And that brings up 4th.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Hall. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots now down by 10, and time a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Floyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason, but that may not come into play here in a two-score game late.
And he comes back with one complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. His throw incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.